Good morning. Welcome to your Wednesday morning, early morning intuitive guidance. I'm Dr. Bonnie Nussbaum, America's kick-ass coach and psychologist, here with some words of wisdom to get you rolling today. And we're going to do a cool little guided imagery today that just popped into my head as a wonderful thing for us to do given this particular card. So good morning, Abigail. Welcome. Glad you are here. You're the first one popping on today. Good morning. As we're rolling in, we'll give it a minute here. Thank you for the sunrise and the sunflower and the sun. Good morning, Carolyn. Glad you're here. Welcome. Let's see who else is here. Beth is here from the UP. Glad you are here. Good morning, Ruth Ann from the West Coast. Welcome. We got the South, we've got the West, we've got the UP, we've got everybody rolling in here. This is good. Gwen, good morning. Glad you're here. Hope you all had a wonderful night. I was so tired, went to bed, hit the pillow, did not wake up until 5:10. The alarm goes off at 5:15. So I was tired. It was a good day yesterday. Good morning, Mel. Welcome. Accomplished a lot. Had a great meeting with some like-minded people, which is always wonderful. Thank you for the loves and the sunshine, Ruth Ann. I appreciate it. Good morning. And there are beautiful hearts and rainbow. Love that. Thank you, Carolyn. Everybody rolling in. This is good. So, again, we are going to do a guided imagery today because I feel moved to... what I like about guided imagery, good morning, Jo'Neil, welcome, and Cindy, good morning. I think it takes us more fully into an experience. So I can give you the words, and you can cognitively dance around those words. That is not the same thing as intuitively inhabiting those words. So we're going to take these words because I really want these words to be in your tissues. You're living them, all right? So, got a little guided imagery to go along with today's card, and we have 10 of you on here already, so let us begin. Good morning, Janine. Welcome. Glad you are here. So, welcome to all the practical rebels. Good morning, Angie. Good morning. My practical rebel tribe, ready to improve your own life and the lives of those around you. So let's see what we get. We have, and this is actually the card deck that popped up yesterday for my breakfast group, the group of women whom I adore, that we have been meeting for years now. And here comes one of them. Good morning, Sue. Welcome. My spirit coffee group, as Sue has dubbed us. So this was the card deck that popped up for us yesterday, the Wild Offering Oracle deck by Tosha Silver. Oh, glad you found me again. Good. Technology, right? Is what it is. We'll just deal with it. The Wild Offering deck. And this card actually wasn't one that any of us yesterday got, but it is a fabulous card, and the first line of which actually made me snicker a little bit. And then the idea popped in that we need to inhabit this. We need to be feeling this in our tissues, all right? Thus, the guided imagery we're going to do today. So our card, let's start with just some breath. Nice deep breath in and out. In through the nose, out through the mouth. If I had $1 for every time I said that in a year, I'd be a rich woman. In through the nose, out through the mouth, shaking off the night, allowing your neck to wiggle a little bit. Listen to all the grinding in there. Our tissues carry our issues. Absolutely true. So we are going to have our tissues now carry this beautiful state of being known as self-acceptance. So listen to this first sentence with the intuitive part of yourself. Certainly made me go, yep, you betcha. Nothing is more exhausting than endlessly working on yourself. Anybody else relate? Can I get an amen? Nothing is more exhausting than endlessly working on yourself, because oftentimes underneath there is a belief that there's something wrong with you. And there is not. There is not anything wrong with you. We are human beings, not human doings. How many times have I said that over the years, right? We are fallible. We make mistakes. Mistakes are our greatest teacher. It's how we learn. I was thinking about that this morning as I was curling my hair. I have these weird things I think about when I curl my hair. And in this particular case, it was that idea of original sin. How many of us were raised in a faith where there was something akin to original sin? And my friend Rayford, who is Sue's husband, very much says it's not original sin, it's original blessing. We are human beings and we make mistakes and we screw stuff up. And if you look at a brand new baby, would you really ascribe sin to that little being? The other way to look at sin, though, is you made a mistake. You goofed something up. Big, hairy deal. In fact, I would like us to be embracing those mistakes. Be willing to barge into those mistakes because, again, it is our best way of learning. It is our best way of learning. And if you look, again, I've used this analogy a bazillion times, but I'm going to trot it out again today because it presented itself in my little brain here. When a baby is learning to walk, when a toddler is learning to walk, they inch up on the couch, they hold on to people's fingers, they toddle a little bit, they fall on their butt. They get back up, they toddle a little bit, they fall on their butt. They bang their head on things, they cry a little bit, they get back up and they toddle along. Good morning, Holly, welcome, glad you're here. Over and over and over again. And if they said, the first time they got up and fell on their butt, good morning, Rayford, welcome. I was just quoting you. And they fell on their butt and they said, well, I'm not doing that again. We'd all still be quadrupeds. Okay? Good morning, Betty. Welcome, welcome. We're willing to bang our heads, land on our butts, fall flat on our face, get back up, have someone kiss our boo-boos, take another swing at it, right? Somewhere along the line, we train that out of people. Absolutely, blessing. Yes, yes, yes. We train that out of people. Ooh, don't make mistakes. We put the number wrong on the top of people's paper instead of the number right, as if there's rights and wrongs all over the place, right? And people take solace in being right. And I love that new statement of, would you rather be right or would you rather be happy? Sometimes those two don't coexist. Sometimes they do, but think about how are you prioritizing things? Would you rather be happy? I would love for you to be happy. So let's work on that, shall we? Self-acceptance. Nothing is more exhausting than endlessly working on yourself. When you offer your whole being, capital B, fully to love, capital L, also known as God, Spirit, Universe, the One, however you want to frame it, whatever works for you. I like Universe, Creator, whatever. When you offer your whole being fully to love, self-acceptance arises spontaneously. Why? Because the universe doesn't judge us. The universe doesn't say, that's a bad person, I'm going to send them bad things. No, that's not how it works. May I rest in your oneness, dear divine. May I rest in your oneness, our oneness. We are all one. We have these illusory, illusion-based beliefs that you're over there, I'm over here, never the two shall meet. Garbage, 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 garbage. We are all one. And the piece that I've spouted for years is we are only as strong as our weakest link. So unless we lift up our brothers and sisters, we're going nowhere. We're going nowhere, all right? So, and that actually was really cool yesterday at the meeting I was at because it's a new circle. Remember my Sociocratic circles where everyone has a voice. It's a new circle and there were 6 of us there. One didn't make it because she had a migraine, but there were 6 of us there and we were talking about business. Business that caters to this philosophy of lifting people up. How do we pay people a living wage? How do we create businesses that are good for people, right? And the two guys who run this thing are brilliant, and they are creating pro formas, models for how do you finance this thing that's going to serve everybody, that's going to serve community. I don't want to say society. I like the word community because it implies the usness of all of this stuff. All right? We've alienated ourselves from usness, and it's time to get back into usness. All right? So let's do a little guided imagery to bring this home for everybody. I'd like you to close your eyes, not if you're driving, but close your eyes. And you can always go back. If you are driving, don't worry about it. You can always go back and rewatch the video. Take the time to do this because the energy that you put into this is energy that then goes out into our world and creates this. Thank you, Cindy, for posting today. I appreciate it. So close your eyes. Some nice deep belly breaths, really connecting with your body. And then I want you to go within and I want you to create a space that's just like a meadow, a beautiful meadow. And around the perimeter of the meadow, there's some woods, there's some trees. But in this meadow, there's beautiful flowers, wildflowers, and you can feel the breeze blowing. And the sun is shining down. You can feel the warmth of the sun, and it just feels really good on your skin. And you can hear the birds. Little birds chirping, flying around, doing their stuff. You can hear the buzz of the bees as they're gathering pollen from all those pretty flowers. And you're just standing there in the middle of that beautiful meadow. You can hear the wind in the trees. Perhaps they're conifers, perhaps they're deciduous, whatever kind of trees you like, that's what's there. Because this is your space. This is your space, just for you. No one can be there unless you invite them in. You get to decide. But for the moment, you're there by yourself. But you're not really by yourself. Because the universe is there with you. God, Spirit, Creator, however you want to frame it. And in this imagery, this is how it's going to play out, but you can modify it if you choose to. So I want you to imagine, you can see, you can feel the sun, it's daytime, it's beautiful, but you see this gigantic hand slowly, gently descending from the sky and opening right in front of you. It's an invitation. The universe, Spirit, God, is inviting you to rest. And I'd like you to imagine yourself scrambling up into that hand, finding the perfect comfy spot for you. It might be resting up against the pad of the thumb. It might be nestling among the fingers. Whatever feels good to you. It might be hogging the whole palm. Does not matter. Whatever is right for you. Allow yourself to snuggle up in that hand. And feel the warmth of that skin radiating up into your body. And the creaks and the groans in your body feel soothed. And a wonderful feeling of well-being comes over your entire self. Your mind, your body, your spirit. You are held. You are held in the divine love. And this physical representation of a hand is merely one of an infinite number of ways the universe meets you. You could create whatever you wanted here. It could be a bed. It could be whatever you want. In this case, I chose hand, but you can choose whatever you want. The infinite number of ways that we connect with the divine. And just resting there, nothing else matters. There are no timelines, there are no pressures. It's full of acceptance and love. Good morning, Judy. We're just doing a little guided imagery. So just laying there in the palm of the universe's hand, God, Spirit, however you want to call it, Creator, whatever works for you, feeling the warmth, feeling the joy. I want you to feel joy. And for many of us, feeling joy isn't something we've felt for a long, long time. Let's dig it out of the mothballs, dust it off. Let's have some joy here. And maybe it starts as a little J joy. That's okay. It can grow into a big J joy, where the most feeling you feel throughout the course of the day is joy, regardless of what's happening around you. Again, my amazing, intrepid yoga instructor, at the center of life's storms, I stand serene. So here you are in the palm of the universe's hands, resting, serene, peaceful, tranquil, calm. Breathe that in. Feel it in your entire being. And as you're feeling this acceptance from the universe, again, we are all one. Know that that acceptance is also your acceptance, a self-acceptance. There's nothing about you that is unlovable. Nothing. I don't care if you're petty. I don't care if you've done crappy things in the past in your life. I don't care if you've struck out at people because you were in pain. Nothing about you is unacceptable. We are human beings. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. We make mistakes. We screw stuff up. We're going to find that grace. Feel within you. Spirit has grace for you always. Now we want to cultivate that for ourselves. That grace that allows for mistakes, that allows for less than stellar behavior, that allows for us to make mistakes and grow and learn from them. Breathing into it. If the universe accepts you unconditionally, loves you deeply, who are you not to love yourself and accept yourself in that same manner? Breathe that in. So I want you to repeat out loud. It can be quiet, just enough for your physical ears to hear. I love and accept myself. I love and accept myself. I love and accept myself. Play with the words. Play with the inflection. I love and accept myself. Play with it. Feel it. There in the hand of God, in the hand of Spirit, the divine. I love and accept myself. And in doing so, you're honoring the love and acceptance that the universe has for you. Breathe it in. Yes, the breath of love is wide. The breath of love is wide. It's all encompassing. Think about that. Think about your own breath being all encompassing. I've talked about how tightly we breathe. Nice deep breath. Fill up those beautiful lungs all the way down to the last cell in the very bottom corner of your lungs. Fill it up. And breathe it out. Sending that love out into the world. I love doing that. I love driving around and I just put my hand up, sending out love to the cars that pass me. Whoever soaks it up, soaks it up. If I always assume it goes exactly where it needs to go. Exactly where it needs to go. Spreading that love. Yes. Donil's here in the song. He's got the whole world in his hands. Absolutely. Absolutely. So again, another moment of just soaking up that love and that unconditional positive regard that the universe has for you and for everybody else, for you. Then I want you to take that feeling, consolidate it. Make it tangible in some way. When you open your eyes, not yet, but when you open your eyes, you might pick out an object that to you represents that unconditional love. First thing that jumped into my head was I have a pudding stone on my desk, a rock. Solid as a rock. That love is solid as a rock. For you, you might pick something else out. That love is light as a feather. That love is as growing as this plant on your desk. Whatever it is. But something tangible that anchors you in this feeling. And every time you look at it, this feeling returns over and over and over. So one more nice deep breath in. Hold for a moment and let it go. And when you are ready, you can open your eyes, bringing with you that beautiful feeling of self-acceptance, of love, of the immensity of the faith, trust, love, support that is there for you. So, I hope that was helpful. I hope that felt good. I hope you go back and watch this again, over and over and over again, when you feel the need for to fill up your tank again with self-acceptance. Again, nothing is more exhausting than endlessly working on yourself. Turn that all over to Spirit. Spirit who embraces you exactly as you are. Have an awesome Wednesday, y'all, my beautiful tribe of practical rebels. We'll see you again tomorrow. Remember, you are capable of far more than you think you are, including practicing self-love and acceptance. Bye-bye.